Hello, everyone. It's this Maritime Wrestling superfan here, Connor Cook, and here for another interview with none other than Conch Sensei, Alex Robbins. How are you doing, my man?
What good? What good? Everything's good, man. Can't
Yeah,
complain. How you doing, Connor?
doing good, man. Always
Excellent.
doing, doing lots of things. So I have some questions to ask you.
Yes, sir.
As simple, as a simple question. Were you a wrestling fan growing up?
Yeah, I was a wrestling fan, uh, probably as far back as I can remember. Uh, I remember the first time I can remember watching wrestling was Undertaker and Mankind Hell in the Cell, which
Mm,
is quite the introduction to wrestling. But I had all the games growing up, so yeah, I've been a wrestling fan for as long as I can remember.
mm, yeah. Well, especially for me, how I started up following the wrestling. I actually, when I was growing up, didn't watch much wrestling, but I got this like DVD that was given to me from my grandmother, and it was mainly like it's a cartoon series that's like based off of the Mexican wrestling. Well, mainly the mask wrestling, like the luchadors, the luchadoras, and that like I've always watched that all the freaking time when I
Is
was
that
younger.
is that Mucha
And
Lucha?
yeah, mucha lucha. That was my wrestling when I was growing up. But now, um, even back then, I actually started playing the WWE 2K20 like game. I think the 2K games, I should say. So yeah, it started off with WWE 2K22, and that
Mhm.
was the first one that I did, and I think I went to my first indie wrestling show, the Maritime Wrestling show, which was IHW Sunfest. It was a fan appreciation night show at in 2023.
Yeah.
So that's how I um started the wrestling, following the maritime wrestling scene, and yeah, started this podcast. So on.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man. I still do play like WWE 2K24 a lot. No, not 24,
20.
25 now.
Yeah,
And
I got 25 too because someone messaged our superstars of wrestling group
Mhm.
that someone made all a bunch of us from the redemption show you were at. So I was like, oh,
Oh
I got to
yeah.
get the game to download myself. Let's see what let's see what they did.
I actually created some of the wrestlers, including you and Trice, and maybe there's someone else that created Dick Durning. I think, yeah, but I already created him, Wesley Pipes, and Chantal, and I still have to make Brenda Pipes and all that. But
Oh yeah.
mm, moving on. So, who was your favorite wrestler growing up?
Growing up, my favorite wrestler would have been Rob Van Dam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of got on board late with him because I mostly followed through the wrestling video games until I got a little older, and
Mm,
I was playing the old SmackDown game, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, and I was when I
mm,
was going to play the season mode, I was just going through all the characters, and I was going to pick The Rock, but
mm.
I accidentally picked Rob Van Dam because he was like one character below or above him. And I was like, oh, whatever. I'll just continue playing. Then his move set just was blew my mind. Yeah. Then I started watching the show and he was on SmackDown and I was like, oh, this is my guy right here.
Oh yeah. Definitely a legend, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, when you started your wrestling journey for Superstars of Wrestling, what was it? Tell me, what was it like training with Dick Durning and Wesley Pipes?
I couldn't ask for better guys. Like
Mm,
I got lucky. So I got so lucky. Uh because the first time I found out about Maritime Wrestling was the Superstars of Wrestling show this past August. I found out about it that week of the show. Um and yeah, so from there I got in touch with them, and I didn't know much about them, but just finding out how long they've been doing it, their backgrounds and stuff, I was like, oh man, I got really lucky here with these guys. But training with them is I couldn't ask for better trainers. They have the psychology that they teach. They make sure you understand why you're doing everything you're doing. They break down everything to the science.
mm.
It's I couldn't ask for better trainers.
Oh yeah. So with so in Superstars of Wrestling, you at a few shows you teamed up with the Bloodfeather, Dries Durning for most of the Superstars of Wrestling shows. Tell me how it formed, how the team formed.
Um, so at that Superstars of Wrestling show I was at, Dries was taking on Wesley Pipes for the Superstars of Wrestling Championship in the main event. Um, and I watched him give it his all. And he was just left there in a bloody pool of his own blood, uh, and was being pretty well ganged by by Wesley Pipes and Hollywood Heathens. And I was like, this kid needs some help. I think I could lend him a hand here. Um, so that was kind of one of my other motivations for joining. I was like, let me give him some backup, because these guys are taking advantage of him. And then the other show, when I was still training, Rudy left him when I thought me and Rudy could have given him a hand, but Rudy left him high and dry. So
Mm,
yeah, but training with him, we've built a really good relationship since I started going. He's ridiculously athletic. Like, fans have not even seen what he's fully capable of. He's insane what he can do.
oh yeah, and especially him and his father, Dick Durning. Holy, the matches that they put on. Holy,
Yeah.
really crazy. They like
uh,
I still remember the matches they had against when they made their debut against the Hateful Dead in the VIP match. When they took on AWOL, Pete LeBlanc, and Ryan McGrath, and Sebi and Bobby Boyette.
yep.
Oh yeah, that was they've been on a roll. I wonder who they're going to be taking on for the I guess for the next tag team.
No, I guess we'll have to see. I don't know either.
I guess we're gonna have to see. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But if they ever need
Uh,
my help, I'm there to give them a hand myself.
oh yeah. Yeah. So when you made your debut in Superstars of Wrestling, North Pro, what were your thoughts and what were you feeling when you came out and made your debut, your wrestling debut, I should say?
Uh, Obviously there was nerves, but
Mm.
my thoughts were, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. Because it's been a thought in my mind and something I wanted to do for years. Uh, and I just never had the opportunity to do it. Growing up in the Bahamas, there isn't really wrestling training per se. And then when I moved to Canada, where I was living, there wasn't any schools either. So I kind of gave up on the dream. of ever getting in a ring. And then this opportunity came up, and
mm,
yeah, so the thoughts going through my head is just like, this is unreal. I can't believe I'm actually at these shows putting on matches with some great group of guys.
mm. And so what uh so your feuds with like a lot of guys like in Superstars of Wrestling and North Pro, like I remember the show that was there, the Redemption show where you took on Dry Sterling. Tell me how that your feud with your feud with him was like
Uh,
in
it
Superstars
wasn't
of
really a
Wrestling.
few. We just wanted to see who would be the better man that night. We're still cool. Uh, but that was a lot of fun. I actually was in the Bahamas 2 weeks prior to that. So I had just flew back into the like that day. Um, so got me a little jet lag, so he was able to stomp my chest and take the win. Uh, but no, we had a lot of fun out there. Uh, I think me and him have a lot more matches
Mm,
that we can have. Uh, I think we only scratched the surface of what me and him can do uh, as a tag team and as opponents. So I'm looking
mm.
forward to seeing what the future with us turns out to be.
Oh yeah, and also I at one of the shows for the tournament then for the Superstars of Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship tournament. You took on Ethan Knight and then moved on to the next round, which was you took on Hollywood Cole. Tell me how um, taking on Ethan Knight and Hollywood Cole was like.
Uh, they're obviously two of the best that we have in the Maritimes.
Mm,
Um,
I agree. They
and
they are two of the best.
yeah, and I had been in the ring with them before with the tag team and with Drice, so it wasn't like uh going in blind completely. I had studied my tape. I had watched all their matches on YouTube on all kind of different promotions, so I knew what they like to do, what they didn't like to do. So uh, I had a game plan. Um, I think that was able to execute them fairly well. Uh, but yeah, they're both two of the best we have here, and the fact that I was able to step into the ring and not beat just one of them, but both of them in the same night. I don't think there's anyone else, or uh, eh, I don't think that anyone else can say that they've beaten both heathens in the same night in two separate matches.
Mm, yeah. And then in North Pro, you had a shot at the North Pro Northern Star title. You took on Dawson James. Tell me how taking on Dawson James was like, and also in with Ian Pratt as well too when you took on him.
So with with the title shot there, I knew it was a big opportunity. So it wasn't just a title shot for me. It was also my
Mm.
debut and a chance
Oh
to
yeah.
show some new eyeballs what Alex Robbins was all about. Um, which I wasn't able to win the title against Dawson that night, but I feel like I was able to uh, get the attention of some more people in the Maritimes,
Mm,
and make some more fans, some more people aware of who Alex Robbins is. Um, but I felt like I gave Dawson a good run for his money. We both were breathing heavy after our match, so uh,
mm,
and then my match with Ian. Uh, like I said before our match, he seemed like he was mad at the world, and my goal was just hit a little hit a smile onto his face, just make him take a trip to the islands real quick.
Mm.
And he's ridiculously athletic.
Oh,
Like
geez,
he
yeah.
does not look like he's able to do the things that he's able to do. Um, but I was able to dodge all of his attempts at finishing me, uh, kick him upside his head, just like I said I was going to, and pin him 1, 2, 3, and get my
Mm.
first win in North Pro. But yeah, both guys, phenomenal wrestlers. I look forward to wrestling them again anytime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ian Pratt. One thing about Ian Pratt, geez, he can chop hard, dude.
Oh yeah, I
Ooh,
have some scars on my chest now.
geez, yeah, from all the hard chops he took. Oh,
Oh yeah.
wait. Oh, yeah. But there has been worse with two other guys that were like I think it was on the VIP match. It was Benoit Gravel versus Guerrero Sia. Oh my gosh, that match was like crazy. Benoit got chopped the crap out of him. Oh
Gonna put
yeah,
some
his,
ice
his
on that
chest
later.
is all his chest was all like red, dude, from the chops he took. We
Yeah,
should have said pork chops, but yeah.
yeah. My chest was really red after the two matches with Ethan and Cole. Yeah,
Oh
I want to try take an Epsom salt bath after putting my
yeah.
chest under the water was a bad idea, but I had to go through the pain.
Oh, all right. So, you also have your debut coming up in, I believe, April. That you will be making your debut in Real Action Wrestling in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. Tell me how you're feeling about that.
Feeling good about it. Haven't wrestled much outside of New Brunswick, so
Mm,
I'm looking forward to going out to Nova Scotia. Fun fact: my very first match was actually in Nova Scotia. Uh, only the crowd that was there at this saw it. There's no footage of it. Um,
mm,
so it'll be fun to go back to Nova Scotia, and I still don't know who I'm facing, but we'll see. I hope they bring their A game because I'm bringing mine.
mm. And oh yeah, and also your tag team match with Dry Sterling taking on the Hollywood Heathens for at Superstars of Wrestling Winter Warfare in Sussex, New Brunswick. Tell me about that. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, that's
What?
next
What?
Saturday. I'm looking forward to that. Me and Dryce finally get a chance to get our get back, kind of make our matches against the Heathens 1-1. Get a chance to actually rectify the the what happened in October there. Um, Me and Dryce have been in the lab. We've been cooking up some tag moves. We actually had more time around each other this time to develop a little bit more chemistry. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting my first tag team W.
Mm. And also, so what was the inspiration behind your gimmick that you currently have, the Alex Robbins gimmick?
Uh, so it's the the Conch Sensei is a shadow to my upbringing. So
Mm,
Sensei is from the three different martial arts that I did. So I did judo, jujitsu, and Ryubokai growing up for
mm,
years. Um, and then the conch is a sea snail that is like very Bahamian. Is a big thing in my country. Um,
mm,
So that's kind of where that nickname came from. And then the gimmick, it's not really a gimmick. It's just me turned up. I like to have a good time. I like to I like to get people bouncing. But when we're in the ring, that means it's time is business. We gotta put our hands up. We gotta put some feet to people's heads. We we gotta get some W's.
Yeah. Especially you're one of the top one of my top favorite baby faces
I
out there.
appreciate that.
Yeah, because then dude, you when you come out, everyone's just popping for you.
Yeah, I had that song in mind uh for years. So that's actually a group in the Bahamas. Two guys
Mm,
in the Bahamas that made that song. The song's like 10 years old. Um
mm,
I used to work for an editing company, and they had a competition for music, and I was going through all the songs that were put in for the competition. And I found that one. I was like, oh, I like this song. I'm feeling this. And then I was like, if I ever become a wrestler, I'm gonna message the guy that made this song and see if he's cool with me using it. And he's like, when I messaged him, he's like, absolutely, please, please use it.
mm. So, do you have any advice for anyone who is starting their in-ring career in the wrestling industry?
Um, network, network would probably be the biggest thing I could say. Don't be afraid to go up and speak to people in charge. Uh, find out who's in charge if you're really interested, and go talk to them. See what you got to do to be a part of the show. That's what I did. My first time I went to a Maritime wrestling show, I found out who was in charge, and I stayed back after the show. Uh, found them, said, "Hey, my name is so and so. How do I get on the show?" And we kind of snowball from there. So yeah, my advice would be network and find out find out who you need to talk to and talk to them.
So, do you have anything to say to your fans across the maritime wrestling community?
Uh, yeah, come check out Superstars of Wrestling next Saturday, February 28th, Winter Warfare. Me and the Bloodfeather Dry Stern take on the Hollywood Heathens for the second time. We look to try rectify what happened at the last time we challenged them. Uh, I'm still getting started. I'm still only 7 matches in. This is still my rookie campaign, so it's only up from here. I look forward to what 2026 brings us. Maybe some gold, some more W's. Who knows? Some debuts in other companies. I'm just getting started, so we'll see where we go from here.
All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. It's it's time. It's time for us to listen. All right. It's time. Okay. I freaking misspoken. God dang it. All right. Thanks for coming on here, man.
Yeah, anytime, bro.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's the end of the interview here. Thank
Okay.
you all for watching, and make sure to get your tickets for Superstars of Wrestling Winter Warfare next Saturday. Take care, bud.
All right. Talk to you later, bro.
Talk to you later, brother.